Hey, everybody, how are you? I am Kevin Iole. Thank you for joining me. Probably in September or October, I asked you, who do you want me to interview next? And by a vast number, the number one choice was my next guest, the UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. Islam, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Good, good. Thank you, man. Good to see you always.
I'll tell you, I was surprised. Anybody who says you are not a big star, I found out firsthand how many people really wanted to hear what you had to say. Do you find that in your travels as you go around that, your level of recognition and your stardom is kind of rising with each successive fight?
I don't know. UFC champion, big star or not, I don't know. People know more, you know. I don't
You are.
feel, I don't feel, I try to be humble, try to be same, and try
Yeah,
to,
I know you are, but it seems like you're getting a lot more well known, so that's great. You are fighting Arman Tsarukyan on Saturday in the main event of UFC 311. With a victory, that will be your 15th win in a row, which will tie you for second in the longest win streak in UFC history. Anderson Silva has 16. He is first. Kamaru Usman has 15. I want to ask you about that consistency it takes to win so much. Is that what means most to you of all the things that you have accomplished? Just being good, fight after fight after fight.
honestly, I don't know that. I don't follow the records, who have more than records, who defends like more than time. I just have one things, defend my belt. That's it. And like I want to defend many more times, and I want to be like champion, many years. And I don't know like Anderson Silva or Kamaru how many fight they have win streak, but I have to just keep the belt and keep winning.
Do you feel like the sacrifice that you have made to be great? I know it takes a lot of sacrifice and giving up things that you like in order to make it to the top and be where you are. Is the sacrifice worth what you've gotten out of it?
So what again? Sacrifice.
Is the sacrifices you have made to get to the top, are
Uh-huh.
they worth it for the rewards that you have gotten in being the champion?
One second. Firdaus.
Все
Жертвы.
жертвования, которые ты в своей
Uh-huh.
карьере делал, оно того стоило, чтобы ты стал
Of
чемпионом?
course, one of the things which one I thought about, like, when you're the best fighter in the world, when you're the champion, it's mean you did all your lives the right things, training right, eating right, like, do everything right to be champion, and it's make me proud because I training all my life, and I know I did everything's right.
Is it still easy to do that? Like when you have to go into a fight camp and be away from your family and all those things, is it get harder as you get older?
Honestly, from the last fight, I took some rest, because I have some small injuries, and I'm like off, almost 1 month because I have my hand problem, and I don't know. After like 2 weeks, I miss the training, I miss the sparring, I miss the guys in the gym, and
Mm.
I'm not good like from in any other job, That's why it's MMA. It's my life, what I did all my life, That's why I just want to do this always, every day. I want to spar. I want to meet with my like training friends, who I have trained, who I have in the gym, my brothers. This is just all what I can do because I did this all my life. Nothing other, just MMA. I training all my life. That's why I still hungry. And when I become UFC champion, like life is changed a lot, of course, and I love it.
That's amazing. Do you feel like you will be a coach when you're retired? Like you said, you love it so much. Will you want to be around it when you're done fighting? Will you coach other fighters?
I'm not gonna be like coach, but I will be around. I will help the guys who training, because I have youngs, like a lot of guys in our gym. They look at me and I just gonna give them good advice, because I know I know the key. I know what the athletes have to do to be champion, but not nothing special, nothing secret, just one way,
Mhm.
training hard. But I will help them a little bit.
You defeated Sarukian in St. Petersburg, Russia in 2019 in a very good fight, a very close fight. Um, you saw him fight, I'm sure, at UFC 300 when he defeated Charles Oliveira. What was
Mhm.
your opinion of his performance against Oliveira in that fight?
Honestly, Tsarukyan good everywhere. He have good skills, like MMA good skills he have. That's why he's a number one right now. And but if his style, he not changing something, because from the first fight in UFC with me, he tried to take down people, hold them there, and who have good wrestlings, they control our division, That's why I know he have good wrestling skills, but my skills is better.
Do you feel like the fact that he doesn't have a lot of submissions will play into your hands? You have shown you have 7 wins by submission right now. You have shown you can submit somebody from almost any position. Do you think at the end of the day that might be the difference in the fight, your ability to finish them in different ways?
Yeah, my key, if I have some small option, I finish my opponents, and I like to finish fights. That's why we have like a little bit different style, but almost same. His background is wrestling, my background is wrestling, judo, sambo. We have almost same style.
Do you think that the fact that you know each other, like what moves he likes to do and he knows what you like to do, will that play into the fight at all on Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm always good in the rematch. That's why you have to be ready.
You get a little bit of extra knowledge. You use that.
Yeah, because when I know my opponents, what he have to do, what he gonna do, and where I have great team, we make very good plan for this fight.
You mentioned a great team. Last week, I got a chance to talk to Javier Mendez, one of your coaches, and I asked him if you were at your best at this point or if you could still get better. And he said you still had room to grow, that you still could get better. Do you agree with that? And if you do,
Of
what
course,
areas can you get better in?
uh, you know, from the last fight, I grew up a lot. I improved a lot because my striking, I think I improved, and I fought with the one of the best boxer in our sports. With Dustin Poirier, and
Right.
some of the people say looking good, and just my opinion. I have to try more because I know I have good skills in the striking, but easy way to use wrestling because no one in my division have better than me wrestling.
Right. Yeah, that wrestling, you get somebody and you put your hands on them and
Yeah.
bingo. How close are you at if at all with Hamzat Chimaev? Are you friends with him?
Yeah, not friends. When we meet, we talk.
I just wanted
He
to
live
ask
in.
you.
I live in Dagestan. He live in Shishan or Dubai.
Right. The reason I asked you that was his wrestling has been so amazing, and I just wondered as a person who is really a good wrestler yourself, when you see an MMA fighter with that kind of wrestling that he has, what was your take on his skill in that area?
All everybody who have good wrestling skills in our sports, they have good success. and he's one of the guy who have top level wrestling. That's why he's one of the contender in his division, you know.
Sure.
And my opinion, the best things for MMA is wrestling or like sambo, you know,
Yeah.
because you can take down people, hold them, make some damage, you know, and finish. And
Let's wrap up.
very very hard to, like, when you become 25 years old, start to wrestle. You have to beginning when you was young, you know. It's
Yeah.
very hard sports. You can improve your striking when you like become 23, 25, but wrestling is different.
A little bit tough. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Last question for you. You know, everybody knows about the fires in Los Angeles and what a great tragedy it has been and how difficult. You being in Los Angeles now, is that impacting you at all, seeing the smoke, breathing the smoke? You know, are you able to go outside to run, for instance? And how is it impacting you as you get ready for the fight?
We just came to Los Angeles yesterday night, and we not leave the hotel, you know. Some of them say the air it's not good, but we don't feel something in the hotel. Everything is good, and we don't see some fire, you know.
Okay, good. Well, we wish you good luck Saturday,
That's why
UFC
we're
3.
waiting for all MMA fans to our fight Saturday night.
Well, I hope everything goes well for you. Islam Makhachev, I'm glad I got the chance to interview you after all the fans were asking for you. UFC 311 on Saturday night at the Intuit Dome in LA. He's fighting Arman Tsarukyan. Islam, I appreciate you, my friend. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, man. Good to
See you
see you.
soon.